welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to get a little personal with you guys and tell you the top 12 things I tell my younger self. If I could come face to face with my teenage or even 21-year-old self, I'd give this piece of advice. My favorite is the last one, number 12, so stick around for that one. Now, let's jump right in. First, I tell her that everyone is an artist. Everyone is creative, even you. Just because you don't paint doesn't mean you don't have creativity in you. If you want to start a business or curate art or even hand letter, which you'll love, all of these things require creativity. As Steve Jobs once said, creativity is just connecting things. When you ask creative people how they did something, they feel a little guilty because they didn't really do it. They just saw something. It seemed obvious to them after a while. It's because they were able to connect experiences they had and synthesize new things. So go out there and try new things. Have new experiences and you'll soon be able to connect things. This goes on to my next piece of advice, number 2, which would be that there's a word you must know and remember by heart, and that's neuroplasticity. That's the ability of the brain's neurons to form and strengthen connections by the new experiences or things you learn. Your brain keeps changing all throughout your life. So be curious and try out new things, even like archery or fencing. Don't be afraid to look stupid. Everyone was once a beginner. There's no shame in learning something new and making mistakes along the way. Third piece of advice would be to surround yourself with positive people. Stay away from those toxic people. There are people who make you feel bad about yourself, who put you down, or who you don't share the same values with. As they say, you are the product of the closest 5 people in your life. So make sure you like, even look up to, and respect those people that surround you. My fourth piece of advice would be to realize that first comes courage, then comes confidence. If you want to feel self-confident, you have to earn that by taking courageous steps. Take action. Don't be afraid to take risks in life. There may be times where you have to show up in the world and tell people what you're working on. Don't be afraid of what they might think. As Marianne Williamson said, as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we're liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. I love that. This means that people will feel less afraid and more bold if you lead the way. Don't worry, plan, then jump. The fifth piece of advice is to be your own best friend. I want you to be able to look in that mirror and love yourself for exactly who you are at any given moment. Don't wait till you lose weight or till your skin clears up. Love yourself and talk to yourself as if you were talking to your best friend. Be compassionate, be caring, be uplifting. When you start to criticize yourself, stop and ask yourself, would I talk to my best friend like that? Okay, going along with this is to practice self-care. Take time for yourself, whether that means setting up a morning routine filled with journaling, meditating, and reading, or it means taking a long hot bath. Learning to be kind and gentle with yourself will help your mental health immensely in the long run. Mental health? Let's talk about that. The sixth piece of advice has to do with your health, both physical and mental. Health is the foundation of well-being and quality of life. It's often forgotten that your best asset in life is your health. Without it, you won't be able to do anything else. You may already know that a healthy lifestyle is important. Eating nutritious food, getting regular exercise and sleep, managing stress, and taking time for self-care can help keep you feeling your best. But good health isn't just about physical fitness. No. It's also about being mentally and emotionally well too. When we focus on our mental well-being, we become more aware of how we think, act, and interact with others. This increases our resilience so that we can better handle the challenges of everyday life and make healthier decisions for ourselves. Having good health helps you to achieve your goals and make progress in life, both professionally and personally, far more easily than if you don't prioritize your well-being. You become a sharper thinker, a better communicator, and a more creative person. Skills which are invaluable in almost every area of life. If you got some value this far in this video, please hit that like and subscribe button. Now, let's keep going. The seventh piece of advice is to love your body no matter how much you weigh at any given moment. Don't think you have to fit into those size 6 jeans in order to be happy. Be confident in your own skin and buy clothes that are comfortable and stylish no matter what size you are, Alice. You will fluctuate in size throughout your life depending on many factors, like if and when you have kids. Do it. You're gonna have the best kids ever. Loving your body will help you to make healthier decisions for yourself. Focus on eating nutritious foods that energize and nourish your body. rather than indulging in unhealthy and processed junk food as a quick fix. The 8th piece of advice I have for you, Alice, is to recognize that you only have to take one bold step at a time. Once you take one step, other steps will naturally open up to you. This pertains to business especially, that is, when you become an entrepreneur. You don't have to figure everything all out at once. Take it one step at a time. And remember, if YouTube is around when I'm giving you this advice, you can learn a whole hell of a lot there. Oh yes, and Google search is your friend too. And ChatGPT will be revolutionary. Learn about AI if you can. My 9th piece of advice would be to be a lifelong learner. Take courses, read books, have meaningful conversations with people. Be endlessly curious. Your education doesn't stop after you finish school. My dear, in fact, it has just started. The education of life depends on you though. So fill your knowledge with valuable information, not junk. Remember, garbage in, garbage out. If I could start over again, I would learn valuable skills like programming. So try learning how to code. That will get you very, very far. Number 10 is that success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. Mind your habits. As Aristotle once said, excellence is an art won by training and habituation. We do not act rightly because we have virtue or excellence, but we rather have those because we have acted rightly. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. That quote is life-changing, so take it to heart. Most importantly, stay true to yourself and your values. Don't let anyone else dictate how you should live your life. Have faith in yourself and make decisions that are in line with who you are and what you believe. Life will throw challenges at you, but remember, you are strong and resilient, girl. Number 11 is that you are allowed to be both a masterpiece and a work in progress at the same time. That means you can be confident and believe in yourself, and you can have moments of self-doubt at the same time. You are a living masterpiece and also an ever-evolving, ever-growing work in progress. Just go to bed a little bit stronger and a little bit wiser every day. Finally, we came here, we've gotten here, woo, number 12. And it's this, summed up in 3 words. Ready? Buy Tesla stock. If you enjoyed this video, please check out my review of the journal that helped me become a happier person. Who knew? There's something like that out there. Yes, there is. If you write in this journal daily, I promise it'll change your life. Thank you and so long!